Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We are Carol and Ken, and in this series we're taking you to Brittany. We had all sorts of frustrations in the last episode, so let's hope this time things go a little more smoothly. In this episode we're taking you to the spectacular Abbey, and then onto a tin pot little town where we try some Vietnamese food. We experiment with becoming wine snobs but get turned over at the till on suspicion of theft. I buy some new burglary gear and end up taking you somewhere rather snappy. Don't forget to hit subscribe and you'll never miss an episode. Up and about early this morning because I want to get the van filled up with water before the rush starts. This is a very busy site. Only trouble is, we're by the water, so I'm being eaten alive by mosquitoes. And this is one of those annoying taps that you have to hold the button in whilst you refill. So I've just been outside filling up the water and the mozzies, they were biting. Good job you stayed in, but some got in the van, I understand.
Yeah, at least two got in the van. And I sprayed some fly spray. And then I managed to squash one against the window with the cloth.
Murderer!
And then another one I could hear
Yeah,
dying somewhere.
there were some really big ones and then some tiny ones.
Yeah, they were big.
The big ones, you could hear them coming almost a mile off.
Yeah.
Managed to drop a 5-litre bottle of water on top of my foot this morning as I was trying to put it in the boot. And the little plastic handle that they come with just collapsed and fell off. And it fell from this height onto my foot. So I should imagine that'll be a bruise later. Getting all the footage off.
Yep. Just done all the photos from the phones from yesterday.
Put them in a separate who's beeping? And
That guy's going about 30 miles an hour in a car park. Oh, is he the baker?
Oh, really?
With bread.
What time is it?
Yeah.
9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Maybe it is. Okay, all right. So we'll let him off. He's got to tell people the bread's ready, I
he
suppose.
don't have to go that fast, does he?
No.
I thought he was beeping someone
Wonder
to get
how many
out of the way.
kills a year.
Yeah.
So I didn't wake you up this morning because I was up at,
No.
I don't know why, but I've been waking up really early. I woke up, first time I woke up was 4:48. I was wide awake. And then I tried to get back to sleep, but I couldn't. So 5:30, I finally called it quits and got up.
Got out, and I didn't hear you get up at all.
No.
And you said you got up and washed and everything, and I didn't hear
Well,
you.
yeah.
Mm.
Now that tells me my Jackery is live at the moment, so I'll need to switch it off with Switchbot. And that's how you can turn off a Jackery in the boot. If you want to know more, check out this video we did on Switchbot. What a beautiful day.
Yeah. It's busy up this end.
Yeah. People are going. Is this a queue to leave?
It might be a queue for services, I don't know. Because that's
could
the
be.
guy that was parked next to us that went past
Could
it.
be.
Yeah, he's.
So let's just watch him. What does he do? So Carol's paying for the air. Hopefully this will all work and we can escape. So it looks like you pay, get a ticket, and then you present the ticket to the machine.
Warning, and take the third exit, D580.
I was looking up information about road classifications this morning in France. So you got your A roads, then you got your N roads, which is the Route Nationale, and then you got your D roads, which are your more local roads. And if you want to get anywhere fast, then obviously the A and the N are the roads to use. But I looked on the map, I couldn't see any N roads in this area. The M roads are free and the A roads are tolls. people still hurtle along, don't they, even though it's really bad visibility.
Just because the speed limit's 130, that's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
How's your foot? The water fell on this morning.
Don't talk about my foot, because I'd completely forgotten about it until you said that. Now it's in agony. PLVL.
Caravans to the right.
PLVL. So I've got some meat, beef. What should it be? It should be lamb, shouldn't it? But we couldn't find any lamb. Never mind. Then I've got coriander, salt, mint and black pepper. And we're going to make kebabs. So I'm going to make it up now, put it back in the fridge, and then cook them when we arrive at the Abbey. I'll just get plenty of this in. I'll have to put some more in when I've got it mixed up. Plenty of seasoning, don't we? This is coriander. I don't like the way it comes out, because it's really better off doing it with a teaspoon, aren't you? And then you know what you're getting.
I don't know how much you're putting on.
Well, when we made them at home the other day, we found that you needed plenty of
there was hardly any
spice.
To get the flavour.
Yeah, to get the real flavour. Let's get it all squidged in. We have fun, don't we?
Yeah.
Who needs a kebab shop? We're having this with pita bread, aren't we, and salad.
Pita bread and salad.
Yeah.
We've got a little bit of yogurt and sriracha sauce.
Make that into 2 portions and then split that into 2. Sign means falling rocks. Let's hope there are none today. Charlie Brown's preparing the salad. We've had so much more salad, haven't we, on this new regime than we ever have before.
Almost every day, except when we've been eating out.
So far on this trip, we've mainly been using the EE router, and performance has been absolutely fantastic. But where we are right now, there is no mobile signal at all. So I'm relying on Starlink in the roof to save the day.
Smells amazing.
So this is a finished article. Kebabs and salad. Yummy. How's your kebab?
Delicious.
Good. Okay, let's go and see this Abbey.
Yeah.
Looks like it's a walk, but I bet it'd be very muddy.
Yes.
Apparently this place used to be a quarry. Picture this. It's the 12th century, and in this very spot, monks are building what would become one of Normandy's most beautiful abbeys. Lovely apple tree here, and all its apples are going to waste. What a shame. This is the gatehouse.
Yeah, double gate, the crest of the Peniel family. Might be on the other side.
This is Heist Abbey, founded in 1145 by Guillaume Pinel, the Lord of Heist.
We're going to go to the Lay Brothers' house first, in here. They weren't monks, they'd taken vows, but they were mainly just for farm work and labouring.
This was just an art exhibition in here, so I have to be a little bit careful about showing that.
And this in here would have been the lay brothers' dormitory. Wow, look at the size of the fireplace. This is what it looks like today, and this is where we came through from reception. Lay Brothers' house, this is where we are upstairs here. And there's the Abbey and the gardens. And then this is what it would have looked like in the 15th century.
Blimey, it's barely changed. Very impressive display.
Oh, they're moving, yeah. Wow.
By the 13th century, this was a thriving spiritual and economic hub. The monks followed a strict Benedictine lifestyle: prayer, work, study, and their influence spread across Normandy and even into England. By the late Middle Ages, it began to decline. Then came the French Revolution in 1790. Monastic life was abolished and the abbey was sold off as national property. What's this then, the stables?
Oh, it doesn't say on the map.
Well, it's clearly where animals used to
Yeah.
feed, isn't it?
Yeah.
They were short back then, weren't they?
Yeah.
Trough. Parts of the abbey were dismantled for building materials, and can you believe that this magnificent church was once used as a quarry? In 1902, the abbey was declared a historic monument. Restoration efforts started in earnest in the 1950s, when Dr. Beck and his wife purchased parts of the site to save it from further ruin. Today, thanks to ongoing restoration work by local authorities and volunteers, Hanby Abbey is not just a ruin, it's now a window into history. Visitors can explore its surviving buildings, learn about monastic life through exhibitions, and even enjoy concerts held here during the summer. If you're wondering why you can't hear Carol, it's because her mic has died. We'll sort it out in a second.
There's a list here of all the food they would have eaten in the Middle Ages, and it lists like all the herbs and roots are rich in vitamins. The dried legumes were rich in protein, salt and minerals, and they would have been the meat for the poor people.
That's a bit like what I'm on now, isn't it? Does you good.
Yeah. So I wonder if they had donkeys here pulling this around.
Might have done.
Yeah. Wow. Look, that big trunk of wood. It's all made out of wood.
So that looks like some sort of press to me. Maybe they press cider there. I don't know how it works. I don't know, but you've got, that's to catch juice, isn't it?
Or is it for... Well, yes, it would be a press, wouldn't it? It's not a mill.
No.
And this is the mill over the other side.
Fascinating. So here's the mechanism that tightened it up and down. Look, there's a big screw.
Big screw.
Big screw going
Doesn't
up.
go down very far though.
I mean, that is a huge piece of machinery, isn't it?
Well, it would have had a mill inside it, as this thing inside, which isn't there.
Oh, right.
So there would have been like a spiral thing there.
Mm-hmm.
And they would have had wooden oars where they moved all the apples in towards the grinder.
And you say a horse turned the screw behind you.
The screw. Yeah.
Yeah. What's this place?
It's the monks' day room where they would have come in the winter time to keep warm, and it also doubled as a scriptorium where they would study and write manuscripts.
This is where they had their iPads.
Yeah.
Narrow little doorway.
Quite tall, this one. Oh, here's all the manuscripts.
I wonder if that's the coat of arms.
The last monks that lived here built this stove here for cooking stews and keeping food warm. It was originally down on the floor, but water kept coming into the room, so they had to keep raising it up.
What an idyllic little spot.
This room was the parlour. It's the only room in the monastery where the monks were allowed to break their vow of silence.
So this would have been their equivalent of Twitter and Facebook.
Social media.
Strange concept, isn't it? It's like us saying, right, we're only allowed to talk in the kitchen.
Yeah, just in one room
Yeah.
in the house. It's the only room you can go and talk in.
What a peaceful life.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
They will adopt that rule. What's the story on the statue?
It used to be in a church, and the name of the church was Gavray, medieval church in Gavray. It's made of wood from the 15th century, and the church no longer exists, so I don't know how it came to be here. And all this decoration on the walls and ceilings was done in the 13th century. So this is the chapter house. Monks would meet here every morning to read from the rule of St Benedict, and they would have weekly meetings here to hear confessions.
Trying to sit down without a creak like you did. Unfortunately, I'm more creaky.
You could get a lot of monks around here, couldn't you? Would have been quite a big assembly.
Yeah, well, if they needed all this space for the monks to sit, why have they only got a tiny little chat room?
Well, they wouldn't all gather all together in the chat room for a chat, would they?
I thought that was the purpose of the... Well, I would have thought it would have been the highlight of the day.
Yeah, but only like one or two at a time, because they had taken a vow of silence, so they weren't meant to be talking.
So there were strict shifts on chatting.
Well,
this is 24-hour shifts.
That's a book an appointment for the chat room.
Yeah. What if the person you wanted to chat with wasn't there?
You've seen that fresco on the wall there.
Yeah.
That's the only one that remains from the 13th century, and that one depicts the washing of the feet, Jesus washing the feet from the Bible.
A lot of graffiti in here. Sounds like there's a bee's nest or something somewhere.
Once the bells would have been right at the top of that tower. rises to 30 metres.
Wow. And to think they only had bits of wood, didn't they, as scaffolding back then?
Yeah,
Quite a feat.
yeah, and for it to still be standing.
But you're enjoying this sun, aren't you?
It's like a summer's day. Can't believe it's gone past the middle of October. Beautiful.
Hello, cows.
I don't want to scare it. They're not bothered, are they?
Hello. Hello, beautiful. How you doing? Yeah, I'm sorry we interrupted you. I wonder what breed these are.
Brown
Have you ever
spotted.
seen them like that?
No.
And this is where the river's flowing. I think this is just a tributary of the larger river, which we can't see at the moment. Not really sure what that is. Looks like some sort of crane, doesn't it?
Loving you makes the stars shine brighter. Yeah. One step closer to the header. Yeah. We are what we yes, we rule our own domain. Yeah, yeah. Keep our heads up high, pushing on like a chugging train. Loving you makes the world spin faster. Yeah. Ain't enough days in the week for us to kiss. Oh, we are explorers, we're seeking higher place. Oh, pulling on the reins when we find our home again. Oh, so swinging, so swinging.
Okay, so I'll reverse it. So this is our spot for the night. It's a free air right in the town centre. So we're going to go out for a meal in a minute. Right, let's go out and get something to eat, shall we, Charlie Brown? I've got a place in mind. Let's see if it's open. This town is often referred to as the City of Copper. Its name translates to God's Town of the Pans, and it has associations with the Knights of Malta. Do they have tables now? No, it's not just takeaway, is it? They've got 2 tables inside. So tonight we're giving Vietnamese food a go. It's a weird little setup. Mainly a takeaway, but also part restaurant. But the food is all pre-cooked and cold in a display.
I bring you to some weird little places, don't I?
I'm not sure Charlie Brown is totally on board with this, but she'll give it a go. The pancake rolls were delicious. Are they yummy? Yeah, they might be hot.
It might not be.
Are they tasty?
Very crunchy. Very crispy. A lot of flavour.
So this is chicken noodles. And we both got the same.
Yeah. There's something to be prawns in it as well.
I have no idea, Bunny. What do you think of your Vietnamese meal, Bunny?
Starter was lovely.
It was very
good.
tasty.
Yeah. Samosas were packed full of veg, nice and crispy
Yeah.
and nicely spiced.
Yep. My pancake rolls were really tasty. You thought they were a bit weird, but I really
Yeah,
enjoyed them.
They weren't my cup of tea. The main course was a bit disappointing. The noodles didn't really have much flavour,
No.
but the chicken was lovely. That was
Yeah, the
really
chicken
nice
saved
flavour.
it, didn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, filled a spot, didn't it?
I hope so.
Their pharmacies, you are always so brightly illuminated, aren't they?
They stay open late at night as well.
Yeah. salt and pepper pots and mustard. They look good, don't they?
Swish.
Got all their lovely pans
Yeah, all the
and
copperware.
copperware.
Yeah, well, this town is famous for its copper foundry.
That explains it then.
Yeah.
That's a nice little statue, isn't it? It's a dark, spooky alley, isn't it? Ooh. The inhabitants are nicknamed Sourdins, meaning deaf, due to hearing loss caused by generations of hammering metal in copper workshops. And there is one of those just around the corner here. All right. That's the Copper Pot Museum. Charlie's laughing at me. What is it?
Well, it literally means the attic of copper.
Oh, right.
Copper. It's where, obviously, the old copper works.
Right, I think I'll make this the last shot for tonight because it's getting a little bit dark to film and it'll all go grainy, won't it? We'll see you in the morning.
Tomorrow is another day. And we might actually make it into Brittany tomorrow.
Oh, I think we will.
Will we, by the end of the day? Or maybe not.
Time will tell.
We'll see.
Ah, how was your night?
Fine. Have we said where we are?
I haven't.
No, so we're in a place got a very unusual name. It's called Ville-Dieu-les-Poêles.
What does that mean?
And well, poêle is a frying pan, but whether it's to do with the fact that it's famous for its copper works, maybe that's where the name came from.
We saw some pans, didn't we, when we were out last night?
Yeah.
Looking.
So they've got an area here it's free to park. There's room for about 10 motorhomes.
Yeah.
And you just have to pay if you want water or electric, which is in a different area.
Yeah, but we don't need any of that, do we?
So we've just parked here for free all night. And as it's raining, we've had a very lazy morning, had a nice long lie-in, didn't we?
Yeah, very long. So what's the plan for today then?
So we've just made up a list of some food. We're going to go and do a food shop, planned for the next 3 days.
Yeah, we don't normally plan our food in advance, do we?
No.
But ever since I've been changing my diet.
Yeah, we're trying to be good.
Yeah.
Planning out what we're going to eat, have a main meal at lunchtime and a lighter meal in the evening.
Yeah, and it's been working well, hasn't it?
Yeah, very well.
But it does require a bit of planning. So where are we going to go for that?
There's a Carrefour on the way. We're heading west into Brittany. So we're going to stop at a Carrefour on the way to our next destination. And we have a plan to take you somewhere a little bit different.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. Is it outdoors or?
Part outdoors, part indoors, I think.
Oh, well, let's hope you enjoy that. So we'll see you later.
All will be revealed later.
Now, one of our viewers keeps commenting on the fact that Carol's seatbelt is not in the right position, and we've checked and it is the highest height it will go.
Go any higher?
Yeah, so it has to be seat position, and you normally sit with the seat all the way back, don't you?
Yes, the leg room.
Because Charlie Brown
Got long
has
legs.
very long legs. So let's move the seat forward and see if we can get that in a better position. Let's see. So now it's sitting higher in your
Right
shoulder.
over my shoulder, yeah.
Not perfect, I would say, but better than it was.
I just,
But well, you
no,
don't want
that's
to be
touching
too. You
then,
don't want to
so-
be touching. I don't
yeah,
think.
that's as far as I can go without touching my knees.
Okay. Happy like that?
Yeah.
All right then.
So, yeah, it's safer, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Winter's back.
Condensation's back.
Yeah. I don't know if they make double glazed front screens. I doubt it.
Doubt it.
It'd be very, very expensive to replace,
Gonna
wouldn't they?
get it on the front and sides.
Okie dokie, right, we're ready to go, I think. That's a big trolley. We've split up and we're each going to have 20 minutes to look at what we want to look at, and then we'll do the shopping for food.
€12.
Right, so I asked Perplexity for recommendations on a red fruity blackcurrant wine, and it said any Medoc. So I was looking at this one we could try,
Medoc.
which is €5, or
Okay.
try that one, which is
€6.
well, I don't know if it is. I think it's that price.
13.
It's a bit more expensive.
Haute Medoc.
So which one have we gone for?
The 2022 Haute Medoc.
And how much is that one?
€6.10.
Okay, we'll give that a whirl.
Yeah.
Got lots of lovely canned products here. So those lentils are for the soup, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I might as well get them in a tin. They don't take any time
Yeah.
to cook, do they? So that'd be good.
Oh, olives.
I like the way they do their vegetables and things in jars. It always looks so pretty, I think, being able to see the contents. We're looking for some Greek yogurt. Right, so a nice bag there of mixed veg that we can make a soup with.
Yeah, well, we've got the bag already in the freezer
Okay.
as well. Bonjour.
Sure. Something has set off the security buzzer, and this lady wants to know what it is. I can't go back any further. It's in your bag. Take your bag off. Yeah, so it's in the-
Ah,
No, it's anglais.
non. Ouais, non.
Ah,
Ça.
so that's
What is it, Carol?
it's a lipstick I bought ages ago.
Ah, really? Well, that was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah,
We went-
set the alarm off
set the alarm off,
by the till.
and she searched through the entire contents of Carol's bag and
Yeah.
finally found a lipstick that we'd bought in Sainsbury's in the UK.
Ages ago.
And she peeled a security sticker off it.
Still had a little bit of the security tag still on it. Yeah.
Well, that's good, because we beeped, haven't we, on several shops?
times in the UK.
In the UK,
shops we
yeah.
beep occasionally. So that's what it is.
That's what it is,
Solved
Bunny.
that one.
We should be very grateful.
Yeah. Show us your gloves. Whoa. Snazzy.
There's my dirty gloves. Because when I was doing the tyre pressures the other day, God, the muck I got on my hands. They're good, aren't they? €2, I think, just over two.
Cheap.
Cheapo,
Very good.
but they're very nice quality.
Good. Where are they going to live?
They're going to live in the toilet compartment outside, because there'll be my lube, my
okay.
toilet gloves as well.
Okay, off you go
Okay,
then.
so I'm going to put them in. You lock the door.
Doors are locked while we make our lunch.
Now that's a yummy looking salad. Delish. Right, we're going to swap sides then, because I don't want to sit in the sun. You're going to sit here, yeah? There we go, I've mixed it up now, covered it in all that lovely oil and vinegar. Right, the veggies have cooked, and I'm going to take the skin off the salmon now, add in the pasta, and then I'm finally going to make a sauce. So I've got some chicken granules, I put them in there and I've given them a stir. Now I'm going to put some flour in. I don't know how much flour to use. There we go. Stir that in and then begin adding milk. The heat's off at the moment. Right, put the heat back on and pour in a little bit for now and then judge it for the thickness. This pasta is pre-cooked. It's been in the fridge overnight, so that will help with reducing the sugar. So that's the finished article. Delicious. Right, that was a lovely lunch. Time to go to our afternoon entertainment. So let's make it snappy.
Yes, because they'll be closing and we want to make the most of our time there. It's going to take us about, 15-20 minutes.
I've been looking for someone like you, a kind man who's honest and who's true, the kind of man who will love me just the way I am, who will love me, the good, the bad, the ugly. When you said hello, I knew right away. You take my heart a little day by day. You picked me up when I was down. You knew just what to say. I prayed you'd love.
Well, we do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give us a like, hit that subscribe button and share us with your friends. And next time we're going to kick off in Alligator Bay.